Hey, this is Travis. Welcome to Time Rich Steps. Here's where we talk about the top crypto and stock news. Let's start our financial independence journey now. Welcome back to Time Rich Steps. This is Travis. I'm glad that you're here. Now, we're going to get straight to the news. So, this is a report from CNBC. We're looking at the big news, which is the Federal Reserve decides to halt rates. This is very, very big news. We have been struggling in this world, not only just in the United States, with products getting higher and higher. And that's due to inflation. So the Feds have been raising rates, which makes everything expensive. Okay, cars, credit cards, and different types of loans, home loans, new car and used car loans, and many other things become harder to attain because if you have to borrow money, the borrowing cost for money has increased. And so the Feds came out. Here's the markets for today. The Dow Jones. It was at first it dropped to 400 when the decision first came out that it was going to halt rates. But in that decision, and I will get into it later on, they said that they were going to hike it up 2 more times, but they're going to pause for right now. But 2 more times this year that they're thinking that they're going to raise it again. So right now, the Dow is, went down to 400 some points, and now it's coming back a little bit, and it's at 254.59. S&P 500 doing even better. It's just down, 149 at this point, basically, even. So things, and the NASDAQ has climbed all the way back. It was closely down to about 100 points, and now it's at a gain at 16.67. So, this on days like this, you can make a quick buck. You can bet because when the Fed comes out, it's gonna move markets. When they have their meeting and then they make a rate decision, either the market's gonna go down or it's gonna go up. So these are great opportunities to try to make some money. Either way. So let's get into what happened with the Fed. So Feds holds off on rate hike, but says 2 more are coming later this year. So the whole situation when it comes down to the Fed and them attacking inflation, they don't say it this way, but they want to make everybody hurt. They want people to lose their jobs. They want companies to stop investing. They want people to stop spending. That's what it means when the Fed say they want to control demand. They want to, when they start hacking rates, that makes everything more expensive. It makes stuff tougher for everyone. Companies even start having a harder time to get money to grow their businesses, and so everything starts slowing down. And that's how the Feds try to stop inflation from going up, because inflation is going up because everybody is buying stuff, and you might have shortages too, and so you have a scarcity in products, but many people want those products. Thus, the products go up in price, and that's inflation. Okay, so the Fed's job is to make everybody poor. They don't say that because that's not a political correct way, or that's a mean way. And how you gonna keep your job as the Federal Reserve chair saying, hey, I'm going to make you poor. So they don't say stuff like that. But that's exactly what they do, okay, when they start raising rates. All right, it says the Federal Reserve on Wednesday decided against what would have been an 11th consecutive interest rate increase as it measures what the impacts have been from the previous 10. So 11, it would have been 11 consecutive interest rates. This really has never happened before, that the Fed has raised the rates 10 consecutive times. And that's what everybody been complaining about, that everything's going up. Of course, inflation started happening and stuff started going up. But when they start raising rates, it makes everything more expensive, all right, until stuff start going back down due to people getting poor and not buying as much, right? So that's the big news today. So, ultimately, I think, at first you take that hit when it comes out, but many people believe that the Fed will not raise rates again. Sometime the Fed chair, Jerome Powell, he likes to play word games. He likes to say things to make the market do something that it wants them to do, which is, the Fed doesn't want the markets to get overheated and go up too much, because that'll stop what they're trying to do. They're not trying to let people make a whole lot of money. All right, so the Fed may say, hey, we're going to do 2 more hikes, but that may not happen. Many people believe that they're going to pause and then there's not going to be any more hikes. And so I truly believe that the market will continue to go up. It's already starting to go up now. I think it's going to continue to go up, and I think it's going to go up, this summer. It's continue to go up because this pause was very important. All right, so we're going to get into a little cryptocurrency news. All right, if you know anything, okay, this is very important. You should not keep your crypto on exchanges, because as you see in this headline right here, SEC, and this is from CoinDesk. No, I'm sorry, Telegraph. I'm sorry. The SEC and Binance.US to negotiate deal avoiding total asset freeze. So the SEC is suing Binance.US and several other exchanges, and they want Binance to just freeze and stop doing any operations on this particular exchange in the United States. And so you don't want your money to be on the exchange and to get frozen, and that you don't have access to it. You can't pull it off. You can't do nothing with it. You have to wait on the judges and stuff like that to do something. So you always want to buy on the exchange and get it off. Now, there are other ways, decentralized ways, where you can buy stuff and, and you don't have to worry about the exchange. But usually when people first start dealing with crypto, they go through an exchange in order to buy the crypto. Okay? It says United States District Judge Amy Berman Jackson has ordered the 2 entities to work toward a compromise. Man, you just, like I say, this is your money. When you put it on the exchange, you want access to your money immediately. You don't want someone else to tell you when you can get your money and when you should not get your money. So just another lesson. This has happened throughout this year, that different types of crypto companies, and it happens in with regular fiat money too, regular dollars or whatever your currency is. Banks, they can freeze up and you don't have access to your money as well. Okay, when you put your money into a bank, that means I owe you. You now don't have access to your money. You don't own it anymore. Okay, so you have access to it when the bank says you have access to it. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Okay, so lesson learned. All right. Well, thank you for your time. And just, to go back over the big news today, it's all about the Fed. Fed holds off on rate hike, but says 2 more are coming later this year. Everybody, thank you for listening to me and giving your time. Please subscribe and like the video. Have a great day.